Distance from Urdu. Is it distance from Deen? If your answer is no, then your child is being robbed of an invaluable inheritance, the language that holds 90% of Pakistan's Islamic knowledge. And if your answer is yes, then please, before it's too late, watch this video. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My brothers and sisters, today we're discussing a sensitive topic, something many may not want to hear, but must be said. It's about the growing distance of our children from their mother tongue, Urdu, and how this is disconnecting them from their religious and cultural heritage. Our children are growing up surrounded by technology and social media, often spending more time online than engaging with their own culture and language. They're so engrossed in the English language that they're forgetting their mother tongue. But what does it mean for a Muslim to abandon one's mother tongue? Does it also mean distancing oneself from their Deen? We've all seen these proud Pakistani parents flaunting, "My child is full English medium," while their own parents struggle to communicate with them in their native Urdu. This disconnect has real consequences. So let's have an open and honest conversation about this pressing issue that affects all of us. I remember a young man in his teens who came to me once. He was frustrated. He wanted to connect with his grandparents, but he struggled to talk to them in Urdu. All they spoke was Urdu, yet he couldn't understand much of it. When he tried to speak Urdu, his words were broken and limited. Why? Because he grew up in an English-speaking environment. He didn't use Urdu enough. It became rusty. His story is a microcosm of a larger trend. Many of our children face similar challenges. So here is the question. Is this just a linguistic issue, or does it lead to something deeper? I believe it leads to three major losses. The first loss is religious disconnect. The vast majority of Islamic knowledge in Pakistan, perhaps 90%, is available in Urdu, Tafseer, Hadith, Fiqh, sermons, everything. Our kids don't know Urdu. How will they benefit from this knowledge? Take the Quran. Our Prophet ﷺ emphasized understanding the Quran in your mother tongue. How will our children understand Tafheem al-Quran by Maulana Maududi, or the messages in Iqbal as Shikwa and Jawab is Shikwa if they cannot read Urdu? Moreover, most of our mosques have kupas in Urdu. Even if they can pray in English, how will they grasp the kupas unless they understand Urdu? The second loss is cultural isolation. In Pakistan, family gatherings, especially with grandparents, are mostly in Urdu. Family stories, jokes, memories, traditions, they're all shared in Urdu. If our kids don't know Urdu, they become isolated within their own families. They miss out on the cultural richness of their heritage. And when grandparents become strangers to their own grandchildren, it creates a big void, both emotionally and spiritually. The third loss is educational poverty. Around 80% of Pakistan's Islamic scholars write in Urdu, from Javed Ghamidi to Tariq. Their lectures and books are in Urdu. It's a rich treasure trove of Islamic knowledge. But our children who only know English cannot access this wealth of knowledge. How can we expect our children to grow up with a deep understanding of Islam when they read and hide access to such vital resources simply because they do understand? These are just some of the many reasons why it is crucial for Pakistani children to learn and use Urdu regularly. You might say, but what about English? It's a global language. It opens doors to international opportunities. True. But let's be realistic. Our children won't necessarily excel in international competitions just because they speak good English. Most of them will come back to Pakistan. So why not equip them with the language skills they'll need here at home? Some may argue that learning Urdu is burdensome for their children. They already have so much pressure with English. Sisters wear makeup to cover up their faces, but they leave their chests and thighs exposed. What kind of Islam is this? Come on. God, don't fall into this trap. Just take a moment to think about it. When someone pressures you, do you feel like sharing your deepest feelings with them? Do you trust them enough to reveal your heart? Or do you find yourself holding back? afraid of being judged or misunderstood. The same goes for our children. If they feel pressured to abandon their mother tongue for English, how can we expect them to embrace their Islamic identity wholeheartedly? We must lighten their burdens, not add to them. So how should we proceed? Here are 5 points to consider. No! 1. Mandatory Urdu at home, dining table, car rides, everywhere. Make Urdu a regular part of your daily interactions. For example, during meals, encourage everyone to speak. This way, Urdu becomes a natural and enjoyable part of your child's life. During car rides, instead of playing English songs or movies, play nasheeds or listen to Urdu lectures. You can choose from various nasheeds for children like Oh Muhammad or Ya Nabi. These can make your journey more spiritually uplifting. Number 2, Islamic education in Urdu. Gift your kids Urdu Islamic books, especially those focusing on Quranic du'as, Islamic moral stories, or stories of the prophets. Peace be upon them. Reading these books will introduce them to Islamic teachings in a fun and age-appropriate way. Start with simple, colorful books with Urdu on one page and English translation on the other. As they grow older, they can tackle more complex texts. Number 3, positive media use. Encourage your kids to watch Urdu Islamic channels like Al Madani Channel or videos of scholars like Dr. Zakir Naik. These channels offer a variety of educational and entertaining content that can teach kids about Islam and different cultures. Also, don't forget the traditional sources like listening to the Quran with Urdu translation. You can find beautiful renditions of the Holy Quran on YouTube. Listening to the Quran regularly can help your children develop a love for the language and the message of Islam. No! 4. School advocacy. If your child attends an English medium school, advocate for stronger Urdu language focus. Talk to teachers. Request Urdu corners with books and resources, and encourage Urdu storytelling or poetry sessions. If your child is in early grades, consider enrolling them in a madrasa or an Islamic school. There they'll receive religious education in Urdu, fostering a deeper connection to their Islamic roots. Now, you might be thinking all this seems challenging. Where do I even start? Don't worry. Small changes can make a big difference. Begin by creating a cozy corner in your home filled with Urdu books, toys, and decorations. Make it a fun, inviting space where your child feels comfortable exploring the language and culture. Organize regular Urdu storytime sessions. Sing Urdu nursery rhymes or play with Urdu flashcards. These activities can make learning Urdu enjoyable for your child, sparking their curiosity and love for the language. To sum it up, my brothers and sisters, learning Urdu isn't just about preserving a language. It's about preserving our Islamic and cultural identity. When a generation grows up ashamed of its language, it loses its roots. As the great poet Allama Iqbal said, "Girls study English, considering Eastern values sinful." If we allow our children to abandon Urdu, we're essentially cutting them off from the very essence of their faith and heritage. So let's act now, before it's too late. Let's ensure our children not only excel in English, but also cherish and master their mother tongue Urdu. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. On that note, we conclude this impactful discussion. We sincerely hope this video has shed light on the importance of preserving and promoting the Urdu language among Pakistani parents. By prioritizing Urdu in our homes and communities, we can ensure that our children not only excel academically in English, but also remain deeply connected to their cultural and religious heritage. Remember, embracing Urdu is not about rejecting the significance of English, but about striking a balance that allows our children to thrive in both languages. As Muslims, it is our duty to transmit our cultural and religious legacy to future generations. And a vital aspect of this transmission is the preservation of our mother tongue Urdu. By investing in the Urdu language, we are, in fact, investing in the future of our children and the continuity of our Islamic values. Thank you for joining us on this important conversation. We look forward to your continued support in our mission to promote quality Islamic content. Until next time, stay connected, keep learning, and let's work together to build a brighter future for our children and our community. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.